the front of this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no good this shit. I'm spinning back to back. Any say on that issue, I'm going 50, then the nigga got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back.
Were you trying to get crazy with this scene?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks.
Set to kick off.
With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Jackson on the move. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
At the 49-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 11.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Second down, Jackson to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. He's still on his feet, and he will score. T. Higgins, touchdown Seattle. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Rocco switch!
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, I'm gun. Please, 20.
Lawrence. That's caught by Harrison right side. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The run up the middle, and it's Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Bass's kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Kalen Fuller there on the tackle.
yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Jackson now on second down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in. It's James Cook. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third down, 3 to go. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
No, we change it.
From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. Finding Higgins. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. We are through one. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Now, Jackson. This one complete to Higgins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 7. Jackson looking to throw. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Slide at the point. Up and good. And the Seahawks extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Hey, run. Hey, Ginger.
That's Ibuka in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Going up top. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing this all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This thing go all the way back for a pick six.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
180. Get on. 180.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
15-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Get on. Get on. 180. Thanks a lot. 180. Sit up.
Once again, it's Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
180. Get on. 180. Nice shot.
Now Jackson. One incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will open up a 17-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Decent 24.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. We'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
Rip, 23. 11. That's on top. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Seattle.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be third down. Here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
Here we go.
On the ground is Walker to start the drive.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down. Like, I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
Second and 10.
Hey, run!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now here's Lawrence. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Short throw that pulled in by Mayer. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
To throw is Jackson. That is left side and caught by
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Now a 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. James Cook. And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown, Seattle. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw
long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks extend to a 24-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Once again, it's Walker. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Hey, kill!
They go play action for Lawrence. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
No, we changed it.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Jackson now to throw on first down. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Another Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Jackson now from the 50. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18. There's another Seahawks, first down.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox set to kick
Very
off.
one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. That's to crack the tight end downfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season. A first down throw for Lawrence. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards to gain, down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. The throw is Lawrence. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. T.J. Sanders. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Second down, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Falcons. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons back within 7. It's 24-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll return this from the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground is Cook to start this drive. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Jackson exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off. A big play for Seattle. 53 yards.
That's about as electric as it gets for the quarterback position. There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and he was all said and done.
A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
This one taken at the 7. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll work this out to the 23. Dallas Turner on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and
9. Here's 2nd and 9.
Report! 180! 180!
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. And he comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
180! Sit hot! 180!
Now, Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Cook. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
What? 180. It's hot.
Jackson now. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A gain there of 21. First down, Seattle.
Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Now Jackson. to the right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Jackson. This one complete to Higgins. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford...
And he's in! James Cook, touchdown Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready up. Hey, easy. Route done. It's like hot.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open is Kraft. He's got it. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And
in the pistol, here's Lawrence. Going for it all. He's got it. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 49.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Atlanta. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Home already.
On the handoff, this is Cook, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
20-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Yo.
Now it's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just... Just a bit short, and now it's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And that's going to bounce out of bounds, giving them a short field to work with here.
Red on red. Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Throwing is Lawrence. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Forward. Go. We'll try and run here with Cook. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Jackson looking to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
The 12's making noise in Seattle before 3rd down.
Hey, Soko, hot.
They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guys to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now Jackson on the move. Now he takes off. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Cook. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. One more time with Cook. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Big play. 3rd and goal coming up.
What is up? Hey, report. Tonight. What is up?
They'll run. It's Cook. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to win the game. His kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, safe right.
That's Ibuka in motion. Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory.